Hey everybody, my name is Penny Toner and I'm excited to be here tonight to introduce our host, Ricia Adair. Ricia and I have been friends since like 2000, so that's about 25 years ago almost. We were in business together in the early 2000s in another company very successfully. I was her downline and she was my mentor then. And so when she gave me a call, I'm so happy to be working with her again. She has 24 years of marketing experience. She is number 4 power ranker in all of Canada, which is phenomenal. There's Carol, she's number 10. And she also recently achieved the status of president in our company. So please help me welcome our friend, Ricia Adair.
Thank you, Miss Penny, my co-host with the most. I want to welcome everybody tonight. It's going into the holidays, and when you see what's happening with this company and with amazing products that we have, no one can say that December should be a slow month for this industry because we're just rocking and rolling here. I just heard some numbers tonight of our company, how explosive we've become and how many people are promoting through the ranks. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're all here with me tonight because we are definitely in the right place at the right time. Without further ado, let's share the slides and start the show, shall we? We've got some amazing guest speakers. I'm really excited. So I'm going to get through my part real quick so we can get to our guest speakers and you could hear from the pros. Whoa, we're starting. Sorry about that. We're going to start right up there. There we go.
Beginning.
All right. How are we doing there, Penny?
Looks perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. So again, my name is Ricia Adair. I live in beautiful Manzanillo, Mexico. My husband and I made this our dream home about a year ago. We live on this gorgeous beach, just above the beach. If you follow my arrow, you're going to see right there is where my house is, overlooking beautiful Santiago Bay. That beach is wonderful to walk. You can walk 14 kilometers of beach. And no matter how often I walk that beach, how many times I swam in that ocean, how many times I took the stairs up and down my house, I still stayed frumpy. Something about hormones and middle-aged, right? And wasn't it yesterday that we were all 27 and all of a sudden we're middle-aged? How does that happen? But here we are in our beautiful dream home. There was another thing that kind of struck us last year. It was called financial destitution. Owning a house in the tropics can take a lot of your income. It's like a very hungry baby because things deteriorate very quickly in this tropical weather. So we had a little bit of a nest egg, but very quickly it disappeared. And we had guests because the bottom level there is our Villa Jenny on the pool deck, and above it is Villa Rosa Maria with the ocean view. And we had guests coming in. So we thought we would be okay. But you know what? It's a very expensive house to maintain. You've got your crews, your garden crew, etc. So I ended up in a situation that I never thought I would be in when I'm retired. Fat, frumpy, and broke. And I sure didn't like that position at all. But as I say, I just was hanging on to that middle-aged midriff weight. And Mike and I got broke very quickly, spending a lot of money on this beautiful home since we had just moved into a new country with the associated expenses going with that. And when Chris and Joni Budd called me about April or so, they told me about the drops. And my first thought was, I need the drops, but I can't afford them. And then quickly I thought, how can I afford them? What can I cut out of my budget so I can have these drops? Why was I so convinced? Because I looked on Joni's Facebook page and I saw one testimony after another, including Brittany's that we're going to meet tonight, and Salena, we're going to meet her as well tonight. I saw these people's pictures and I thought, I need to make a change. Something has to happen for me. And financially, well, heck, I can post, right? I can do like Joni's doing, I could post. And we're going to fast forward here for 7 months later, how my life has completely changed. We're starting to realize the goals that were on the board for a whole year. Brand new fridge. I was able to hire my maid, a gardener, and a pool guy. We just painted the beautiful home. I'm so excited. Mike just got his brand new motorcycle. And sure, this is all stuff, but I'll tell you, it's not only the stuff, it's about peace of mind, that financial peace of mind. Because if there was a hurricane that blew out our glass or something like that, we would have been destitute. We would have been in a lot of trouble. So my life has so greatly changed. in just 7 months. Very soon, you're going to see the slides, how the transition in my own health looked after the F and the F, the fat and the frumpy. So we're celebrating life again. There's all kinds of great things. We can be extra generous helping the poor families in our neighborhood this Christmas, and it just makes my heart warm. Thanks to these two guys, John Wadsworth and Darren Zobrist. They have just won the founding team of the award. Darren, self-made millionaire in Wall Street. John Wadsworth, self-made millionaire in the network marketing industry. They brought together a collection of companies in the COVID years that were suffering greatly. But these companies had some amazing products, which truly impressed Darren and John. John having firsthand experience with one of the brands. So they came together and they bought all these companies, all those wonderful products, and called it Partner Co. They wanted to have no separation between corporate and the reps in the field. So together we are partners, simply better together. In the last 7 months, guys, I've learned a lot about hormonal imbalance, and I had no idea. Easy, 3 to 5 of these symptoms, I had no idea it was hormonal. I just thought getting fat was because I got older. I just thought bad sleep was because I was getting older. I just thought food cravings was because I love sugar. But all of this is directly because my body was out of balance. So when you look at these circles, you're probably going to be able to tick off at 3 to 5 to 7, maybe. I did a presentation earlier with a lady in France, and she said every single one of them, every single one is part of where I am right now in my life. So as you tick off, don't worry, because we've got some amazing products for you. Products that will balance your hormones, healthy weight loss, and increase your energy, increase your immune system, especially as we go into the flu and cold season, reduce inflammation. So you'll see a lot of before and after pictures, many of us with the face much slimmer because the inflammation is gone. Highly nutritious products, gut health, better sleep. The list goes on about how great our products really are. It was important to John and Darren that we had products that were made with clean ingredients, formulated by doctors, backed by science. That was super important to them. As we speak about science, let's go ahead and introduce you to Dr. Ray Strand. He's our Chief Medical Officer, along with Dr. Pina in the lower right. He's actually from Mexico. Dr. Brett West, he's the world's overseer, foremost expert on the Tahitian noni product. They oversee 1,040 annual quality tests, 215 plus published clinical studies. Dr. Ray Strand has written many books, bestsellers around the world. Dr. Crystal Vance, we'll hear from her again soon. She's our Wellness Council president. Kristen White is on our Athletic Council. Again, too, we have many athletes that love our products. What intrigued me was that I can live in Mexico and build a $1 million business. We have presence in 59 countries. As you venture forward and you have someone that's interested in your products who perhaps sees a Facebook posting, they may be in Italy. You simply go to the Italian flag on your website, click on it. You see, indeed, we do have the drops in Italy. You send them a link. They purchase the product. The Netherlands office fulfills the order. You get paid next Friday. It's that transparent. There are no international licensing, tax ID numbers, anything like that. You can certainly do business in all of these countries. Let's share some of the products with you. Lucim Sincerity, it's a skin mask that's been around for a long time, and it originally was created with medicinal purposes to heal any kind of skin conditions. We've got so many different ones, burns, cuts, etc. When I learned about how well it performed as a first aid product, I put it on a finger that was gashed open by my little kitten, and overnight that wound healed. So now I'm putting it on, I'm testing all these war wounds on my body, and I'm putting it on an old war wound by my knee there. And in just a few short days, it's starting to disappear. So I photographed it so I can show you the before and after soon. Great product. The noni and collagen, this is one of my favorites. Mexico just put it on sale for Christmas, so I was able to stock up. And again, it's for beautiful skin. The noni product, I just heard Penny talk about it when she was greeting everybody in the earlier part of our meeting. The noni is one of the most efficacious products in the world. The fruit itself has 256 plus phytonutrients, the iridoids. That fruit is one that's going to look after every system in your body. However, though, to pick it off the tree and eat it, it doesn't taste so good and it smells real bad. But our scientists have found a way to formulate and make our Tahitian noni regular and Tahitian noni max into a beautiful formula. I personally love the taste, and it's what's going to strengthen your immunity system, look after every single part of your body. I was feeling that I was coming down with some kind of bad cold or something just before I was getting on the airplane. Took a couple of swigs of my noni, went into Orlando without a problem, had a great vacation, never got sick. It is the wonder, wonder, wonder juice of our product line. Nutrify was created by Dr. Strand with a lot of science behind it. It's an optimal line of vitamin products, products that you're actually going to feel. You're going to feel a difference. The probiotics are second to none. They're the best. Finale is our highest selling product out of China for tight skin. Many people have reported that their allergic symptoms have gone away. We're going to hear more very soon from Brittaney as we go forward here. But the MOA is one of the products that is, for me, one of my favorites. I had owies in my fingers and my toes. And as I was walking my dog, I could feel that tension as I was walking. After using the MOA product for a short time, and I'm just talking like a few weeks, I've noticed that I'm walking now in complete comfort. Sugar Stop is a very special product. It's a sugar and carb blocker. So as you're on the drops and you'd like to lose some weight, every now and then, especially going into the holidays, you may want to cheat a little bit. Well, the Sugar Stop will block those sugars and carbs. We just had a flash sale and the United States capacity sold out in just a few hours. The allotment for Canada on our flash sale sold out in 4 hours. This is a product that everybody wants, and we've got it. Slenderies, this entire line is in my pantry. The Pure Nourish on the right is our protein. It's 18 grams of vegetable protein. It has the probiotics, the prebiotics. It tastes fabulous. It's an official meal replacement. I throw in my berries, my ginger. The cocoa is a great product if you want a chocolate flavor. I love the cocoa. You mix it with frozen blueberries and slivered almonds. It makes for a fabulous dessert. The Giving Greens, 2 pounds of it brings you all those efficacious green vegetables like the kale, the spinach, the parsley, the Brussels sprouts, and a lot of things that make it taste special good, like the acai, the goji, the cinnamon. I sprinkle that regularly in my salads, and I also put it in my Pure Nourish shake in the morning. The drops are peaking there on the right, but I'm going to hold off for a moment, keep you in suspense while we jump into talking about Renew. Again, one of my favorite products. I call it Fountain of Youth in a box. Renew helps combat the natural aging process to promote youth and vitality. It actually teaches the body to open the pathways to create its own HGH, human growth hormone, which by the age of 30, we all start losing very, very quickly. On this product, you will experience improved cell regeneration, boost your energy and stamina, enhance libido and sexual function. Who wouldn't want more romance in your marriage, right? Reduce body fat, improves the sleep. You'll get into that deep REM sleep and have the best dreams ever and wake up before the alarm goes off and your body says you're done sleeping. It's amazing. Increase skin elasticity. So when you mix the Renew in a program along with the drops, you will lose weight that much quicker. The drops, our flagship product. This is the product that has opened the doors. It certainly opened the door for me. Now I'm in love with almost every product on the line available to me in Mexico here. The drops are safe and effective, created by scientists, created by doctors over 12 years ago. 1 million bottles have been sold on the market, stimulant and hormone free. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of positive testimonials behind this product. You will drop twice the weight as diet alone. Again, clinically proven, doctor recommended. So let's talk what it will do for you. It curbs your hunger and controls your appetite. Your brain will get a signal to say your stomach is full, stop eating. For me, this was the biggest thing ever, is eliminated my sugar cravings because I was addicted to sugar. I couldn't kick it. And now we just had a big party. There's a huge dessert buffet. I didn't want any of it. Wasn't interested. It didn't even appeal to me. It helps balance hormones, including insulin, the ghrelin, the hunger hormone, leptin, and cortisol. Increases your energy and you feel younger. So it's going to help you stay motivated, get off the couch, do some exercise. It stimulates your metabolism. And there's ashwagandha ingredient in the product that will help stabilize your mood during anxious times. You will make calmer, better decisions. Scientifically proven to support your thyroid, maintains healthy blood sugar levels, and certainly helps with brain clarity, lift that fog, memory improvements, and basically lose weight in your entire body. I call it my magic drops. We're going to recommend that you follow the approved food list. You certainly will not go hungry. Plenty of animal proteins, plant-based vegetables. This is not a diet, guys. This is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle of clean eating. Exercise 15 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Drink your water, and this is going to be the easiest thing you've ever done in the field of weight loss. My friend Jane Storch, oh my goodness, 32 pounds in 8 weeks. Incredible transformation. One transformation after another. We have Alan. Men have hormones too, guys. Dr. Crystal, president of our Wellness Council, she's been battling with weight all her life. She has lost 162 pounds, and that was several years ago. The beautiful lady on the right is still the lady she is today. She has not gained it back. Here I am, sporting spandex in front of you. The upper right picture, you'll notice my bra line, the waist, and the hips, where you can see the fat and frumpy. 13 days later, you can already see the transformation in my body. 13 days. You can imagine how happy I was. And I'm going to tell you a funny story because my husband left for Canada for 4 months. When he left, I was size 16. I looked like the woman on the left. Who is that girl and how'd she get in front of into my computer anyway? When Mike came back from Victoria, I was the woman on the right. I went from size 16 to size 8 in 3 months. I have so much more energy, no more discomfort. I've completely gone through a transformation and I've got my mojo back. I feel like I'm sexy again. Tracy from West Virginia, our bikini queen. So many athletes purchase our products because they are good and it lends to better performance. Katie, 30-day transition. Ashley celebrates no more night sweats, hot flashes, those anxious moments where you want to kill your husband. Her husband, Reese, celebrates he released his Dr. Pepper addiction and his full bag of Oreo cookies every night. He's down 65 pounds. Ashley's enjoying her new body. James lost 47 pounds in 4 months. Julie, she went from chubby to slim. April, my goodness, a great transition with her as well. She lost over 40 pounds. Kevin Bowen lost a lot of weight as well, celebrating his new look. We just had the Hublers on just a few days ago, as a matter of fact. And talk about a busy family. Ashley has 5, well, they have 5 children. Josh has a home-based physiotherapy clinic. The two of them are so busy, and yet they climbed the ranks very quickly in their part-time business as senior officer. So a senior officer basically means a weekly check with a comma. So you can see that they're celebrating their new transformations as well. Sheila was on the call not too long ago. There wasn't a dry eye in the house as she was talking about her health transformation after her battle with cancer and how well she feels on the drops, including saying goodbye to 25 pounds. Chris Bailey, another recent guest, who celebrates that he was able to find some relief for his Lyme disease because unfortunately he wasn't able to find any through his medical doctors, but he celebrates the drops and the great experience that he's had. Our beautiful co-host tonight, Penny Toner, the girl on the left in July wasn't enjoying life much anymore. She had suffered from colon cancer, 5 operations, all of them went bad, one operation to fix the other. And she wasn't a happy girl. She wasn't the happy Penny that I used to know. The girl on the right, she's back. In 60 days, this is what happened with my dear Penny. And I'm so happy to see her getting well and on her way to 100% wellness. We've got some amazing testimonies tonight. Denise comes from Colorado Springs. She's a great gal. She's got a great story. I just want to bring your attention to her feet. Look at the pain, the swelling on her feet there, and the transition that's happened in this girl's body. Wow. And you could see above in the above pictures. Denise, are you in the house with us tonight? Did we miss Denise?
I didn't see her.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go forward. We'll have to bring Denise back another time. Sorry, we missed Denise.
Oh.
Salena is our next testimony. Salena comes from Bells, Tennessee. She is actually the mom of our main guest tonight, which is so fun because this is a really family affair tonight. We've got Salena, Brittany, and Jeremy all with us tonight. And just look at the difference in the pictures. Do we have Salena in the house tonight?
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
There you
So,
are. You're like an internet famous girl because we all post you on Facebook because we're so proud of your transformation. My
well,
goodness, so nice to meet you, Salena.
it's nice to meet you. I told Brittany the other day, I said, I am looking forward to Destin so I can meet Ricia.
Oh,
That's
isn't that
exciting.
fun?
Yes, it's
You.
exciting. So,
Nice.
my
Tell me
transform-
about your drop story.
my transformation has been I've lost 59 pounds. I got to that weight right at a year ago, and I have sustained it with being able to eat healthy. And of course, I continue my drops because the mood and the energy are just absolutely amazing. So I am down after 24 years. My doctor has cut my blood pressure medicine in half. He's my I always call my witch be gone medicine. Brittany says it's my antidepressant, but I said I wasn't depressed. I just didn't like people. So, but we've cut that in half. And she told me, she said, you can quit taking it. I think you'll be fine. And I'm like, maybe soon, but I'm just not ready to figure out if that's it or not. So, but it's been a great transformation. I'd still like to lose a little more, and we have the challenge coming up in January, so I'm planning on losing and doing the challenge, and we'll see what happens. But the biggest thing is my energy. I just at 64 years old and grandchildren at the house, it's just I didn't have the energy to get up and play with them, and now I do.
Isn't that wonderful? What a great, great story. Thank you so much, Salena.
Thank
And
you
I
for
understand. Oh, yeah. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. What are your other favorite products? Pick one.
Moa.
Okay, and why?
So, well, I have arthritis in a thumb that I used to get shots every 3 months, and I've not had a shot in was a year this past January, so almost 2 years. So,
Wonderful.
and of course, then there's very few of the products that I don't take. If I was going to say some of my others are the Omega Q and the Bio Pro Q. My mom passed away with dementia, and I want my brain cells to be healthy. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why you're sharp as a tack.
yes.
Right on, right on. And you've accomplished the rank of vice president. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, did it start with system of growth? Are you using the system of growth?
Absolutely.
So you just post, copy and paste on Facebook twice a day. Is that how you claim this fame?
Yeah, twice a day, and then add in my other posts that I would normally do, my good mornings in the morning, and then something else middle of the day. And it's so easy to do.
It's the easiest business formula I've ever seen. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Salena, thank you so much for staying up late past your bedtime to be on our call tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I see a question come in from Beverly. It was the MOA product, Beverly, that Salena takes for her pain. One that we all take. That's one of my favorites as well, too. Thank you so much, Salena. We're going to get back on with the slides. Another great testimonial. And again, now that we've met Salena, you could have a closer look at her transformation. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I just love it. Do you know, folks, I host these calls twice a week. I'm able to interview 6 people every week, and I never know what's going to come out of their mouths, but I guarantee you the transformations, the stories, the health. So when Salena started, this was all about just losing a few pounds, but now she's got relief for her arthritis. She's got relief for her blood pressure, and she's got relief for depression as well. There's so many other things that come, and we don't expect it. We just want to lose some weight in the beginning, but be ready for some miracles. So how do you get the drops? Well, you can certainly become a customer and buy retail, but I'm a girl from Winnipeg way back when, and nobody in Winnipeg buys retail. So why not get it wholesale? Purchase your one-time lifetime membership. In the United States, it's $29.95. And in Canada, it's $37.95 because we like to pay more for everything up here. So as a brand partner, you could either be like a customer and get your product wholesale, or you can be a business builder like Salena, like Brittaney, like Jeremy, and be able to make extra cash. And who doesn't need extra money for a part-time gig, right? You're going to get all the tools and resources, your website, your back office, the app, all kinds of training, and a great family to support you through your journey. First, I'd like to share with you the disclaimer. Partner code does not guarantee any level of income or success to any brand partner. Earnings from the partner code compensation plan depends on each brand partner's sales, business skills, ability, and personal application. So one thing that I feel about this product is whenever we have a good product, I remember when Cold FX came out all those years ago, and everybody, it was the rage about Cold FX. We told everybody about it. I don't know how many dozens and dozens and dozens of bottles I sold for that drugstore. Wouldn't you agree, if you're feeling great about something and when people comment on how good you look, that obviously you're going to tell them about something? Well, let's turn your drops into profits. Let's face it, the last time I checked on the price of cauliflower, it was going higher and higher. We all need help financially with the rising inflation. As a brand partner, you're going to enjoy retail profits right out of the gate, 30% off from suggested retail. So one of the ways that you could do this is buy a 4-pack in the United States. Wherever you see the American flag in the top right, that's for the US, the Canadian flag, of course, for Canada. Buy a 4-pack, it's $371. So keep one for yourself. And through our system of growth, post on Facebook, we teach you how easy the system is. Sell the other three, and you'll end up with profiting $202 and getting your own profit free. And this is also giving your friends a discount. So it's a great deal that you can get free product and you can teach others how to do the same. A 10-pack lowers your unit cost. I highly recommend that. If you can, your profits on a 10-pack will be $650 or more. In Canada, our 4-pack is on sale right now. It's $455. You can, again, keep one box and sell 3, profits of $250. And again, have your product for free. So we're going to help you with an ideal goal to promote 30 boxes over 30 days. And again, it's just our simple of growth. As a matter of fact, I was doing a training on Sunday and Debbie from Ontario was on the training with me, and she had sold 7 boxes through posting on Facebook. And that was in a 24-hour period. And as we were talking, she says, I just sold another box. So she actually sold 8 boxes in 24 hours. So that's what can happen. And again, I want to remind you, everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants greater energy. Everybody wants to sleep better. Everybody wants more joy. And this product is what can help them do that. So in Canada, you're looking from $2,100 type profit, and the United States over $1,800. Wow, you can do that before Christmas, guys. It can happen that fast. So let's talk about how you can turn social media into profit. Everybody does Facebook nowadays, Instagram, TikTok, it's all out there. And one person can lead you to a country and another country and another country. There is an international market waiting for you. Remember, we're in 59 countries. This is our board system. It's basically a filing system in the cloud. It's an app that you put on your phone, and basically you copy and paste. The social media week 1 has all the testimonies. You copy and paste. And when people have questions, you copy and paste all the answers from text strips for drops in a private messenger group or private messenger conversation. It's that simple. We coach you. Training doesn't take more than an hour kind of thing for you to learn how to do it. And if you can copy and paste, you can do this system. And there's my Facebook page. Posting, and the comments just start rolling in because people want what we have. So first that you would like to do is activate your position with 200 points. In the product business, every box and bottle has a point value connected to it. So you want to be eligible to receive commissions because you will enjoy telling others and helping others get well too. Different options for you. A 4-pack in Canada is 200 points. It's $455. Again, your profits are 250. Like, where can you start a business like that and profit right out of the gate in week 1, right? 4-pack in the United States is 200 points as well. It's $371 and you could profit 202. I'm going to highly recommend the Renew. Is such a great product that you throw in at least 1 box of Renew. And these are the starter packages, guys. A 4-pack plus Renew in Canada rings in at $619. Again, pretty low to start a business and improve your health at the same time. You're well over the 200 activated at 270. In the US, you'd be at 278 points, getting a 4-pack and a Renew there. In the United States, you have the eligibility to purchase a 10-pack. Again, profit $600 on a 10-pack. You also have choices in the United States of getting a 20-pack, or the best option in my books, as a business person, I would say if it meets your budget, definitely get the 30-pack. That's a $2,300 investment in your new business, and your profits are going to exceed your original investment for $2,500 in profits. Why is this so sweet? Because the unit costs become significantly lower. So you're going to have your 1,500 points. You're going to be at the ultimate base position. That is the top of the play plan. I'll explain that a bit more in a minute, but it's the best option to come in at. Just recently, Business for Home magazine analyzed all the top direct selling compensation plan ranks in the world, and our company was voted the best, the most generous plan in the industry. You see, we are paid 9 different ways. Retail profits, we talked about that. 30% off from suggested retail, so you're making profits right out of the gate. The new volume bonus is exactly this. Mary sees this presentation and she says, I don't want to buy retail. I feel like that Winnipeg girl feels too. I want to buy wholesale. So she purchases, let's say, 2 10-packs, which is 1,000 points. If you are activated at the 200-point level when you start your business, and at the time Mary comes in, you would earn 15% or $150. But if you choose to come in at the ultimate position, you would make double the money. You would actually get a significant raise from the company and make 30% on Mary's purchase. One mentor said to me, Ricia, if the company wants to pay you more money, never, ever, ever leave money on the table. Shame on you. So ever since then, I've always gone for gold. Go for the ultimate and get paid the top dollar. And I recommend the same for you as well. So you'd like to stay qualified to receive your commissions. You will be purchasing 100 points of product. So you could either experience new products. We've heard from our testimonies tonight about how great the other products are as well. Or you can buy extra inventory so you can turn around and sell it and make a profit. Our base commissions is a formula calculated on the activity in your business every single week. Yes, we are paid weekly, and that is calculated at 15%. When your base commissions climbs over $250 in 1 week, the company goes, wow, ka-ching, we're going to put 15% aside extra as a savings bonus into what is a savings plan. When that savings bonus climbs up to $10,000, you get a call from the company, you get celebrated in every way, and that check is mailed out to you. For the Canadians on the call, that is $10,000 US. Just recently at our convention PXP in Florida, there was 10 people on stage who have received their bonus checks, and that's just a small group who had just received it from the last year's promotions. Chris and Joni Budd, my dear friends and my sponsors, they accomplished unlocking their savings bonus in only 8 months of their brand new business. For everything we do in this company, we get paid lifestyle credits. Who would like to go on a 5-star vacation paid for by your company? Yes, of course, every hand is going up. For everything we do with our company, whether it be your regular auto ship, whether it be your signing up new customers, ranking up new brand partners, whatever it is, you're going to get lifestyle credits. It's just like our Air Miles program, and these lifestyle credits can get cashed in for a trip. Recently, the 5-star beautiful Princess vacation was in Tahiti. In July, they took another group to the Bahamas, and coming up very soon is Punta Cana, which is very exciting in the Dominican. Everyone on this call can certainly qualify to be on the Punta Cana trip. And the following trip after that is Bali. Wow, we've all dreamed about staying on those gorgeous huts in the aquamarine water. One slide I want to bring to your attention, North America growth. Wow, are we ever positioned to be in the right place at the right time? From last year, our sales have doubled plus 37%. So we've actually doubled plus 37%. The brand partner enrollments, new people that have come on board choosing to be brand partners and participate in branding our product, it is quadrupled plus 26%. So we are on massive growth right now. The people that earn $250 a week have actually climbed from last year. We've doubled it plus 55%. At one time when I did my presentations, I would ask the room, how would making an extra $250 a week, $1,000 a month make for you? Pay your mortgage, a brand new truck payment? Well, now I need to say, hey, it could help you pay for your groceries because groceries have gone up so high. Everyone needs help, right? And what is more impressive, from September to October, we have actually gone up a 6% more of people earning $250 a week. We are paying people, we are promoting people, and we are helping people get well. At our recent convention, there was 2,000 people there. Over 800 of them were on stage. When you go up on stage, it means you're making money. Now I'd like to bring forward our two guest speakers. We have Jeremy, we call them America's Sweethearts, Jeremy and Brittaney. They are officers with our company. Wow, the story that they have and what they've gone through. I'm going to give you a little story about Brittaney, and then I'll have Jeremy bring his story coming forward. Brittaney was in special education teacher as well as a small business owner. She was very skeptic in the beginning. It took a while. I believe it was Jerry and Allison that had to bend her arm backwards for her to finally get convinced to try these products. Well, she's going to share with you her health testimonial, but what a roller coaster she's been on a health situation in the last while, but the drops have helped her so much. She's an officer. Officer means weekly check with a comma, and she has no previous network marketing experience with us. I want to bring forward Brittaney, Lunsford, and Jeremy. Are you guys with us tonight?
We're here.
Oh,
Yep, we're here.
I'm so glad to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wow. I aspire to be like you when I grow up one day.
Well, I appreciate that, Ricia. We just I've fallen in love with the industry. So I enjoy working it, right?
Yes,
When you
that's
enjoy
right.
your work.
So first, before you get started, I heard something about your little county that you work in, what it's famous for.
Yeah, so we're the only county in Tennessee without a stoplight or a Walmart or anywhere to eat. We're like in the middle of nowhere. If you can picture that, like there's nothing here, nothing.
And there you go, and yet you've achieved the rank of officer. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you.
Hello.
All right. So, Jeremy, let's start. Actually, who are we going to start with? We're going to start with Brittaney. Let's start with Brittaney, and then you're going to jump in because I know you want to make reference to Brittaney as you tell your story too, Jeremy. Okay. Brittaney, let's hear your story. You resisted Jerry and Allison, you bad girl. You resisted for a year. Tell me, you finally got started on the drops. First of all, let's hear a bit of your background of your health issues, okay?
Absolutely. So when I was 22, so I've always been small, a size 3. I was very active. Never had any kind of weight issues. We ate right. I grew up in a family that cooked 3 meals a day. So, I knew how to eat correctly, I thought. But when I turned 22, I gained 80 pounds, even though I was working out and doing everything I thought was correct. And turns out that I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So it's a hormonal endocrine metabolic disorder. Basically, there's no cure. They slapped me with birth control and metformin, even though I didn't have sugar issues, and sent me on my way. They didn't teach me how to eat for my body with my insulin resistance or anything. And I was just too naive to really look for more help. So I got on a roller coaster. A lot of us get on. I was starving myself. I was over exercising, and I was still watching the scale go up and up and up. And so I just kind of determined that I was going to be fat forever. I actually had a doctor say to me about 3 years ago, "You're the healthiest fat girl I've ever met. Your numbers are great. You're just fat. And so I just kind of, Jeremy's laughing. I just kind of thought, you know what? I'm going to be this size forever. I could still ride my horse. I could still dance. I was just big. So I kind of made peace with it. But what happens when you're overweight? Your body starts reacting. Something else starts happening in your body. It could be diabetes. It could be a number of things, right, Ricia? But
Yeah.
mine was pseudotumor. So I had gotten so big that my brain thought I had a brain tumor. What happens with that is it starts making too much spinal fluid. And so it was sitting on my optical nerves, and I was about 6 months away from losing my vision. I'd already started losing the peripherals. And then where does that spinal fluid go? Well, they were doing spinal taps to get some of it off, but in the meantime, where does it go? So it creates cysts down my spinal column, and that sits right on those nerve roots. So I was in excruciating amount of pain. It's actually known as the suicide disease because the average age that people live is 44. It's not terminal. People just can't deal with the nerve pain. And I can tell you, it was horrible. Jeremy will tell you I could not get in a car and ride down the road. That's how bad I was. So I spent 10 months of my life in bed, and I don't remember a lot of it. Jeremy and my mom, now I know, spent those 10 months trying to save my life. It's that simple. I still get emotional telling it, so I apologize.
Of course, this is very emotional. Wow.
I was 400 pounds, Ricia. And when Jerry and Allison came to me, I was kickboxing 4 days a week before the pseudotumor, became such a big part of my life. And I was not working out. I was not eating horrible. I didn't drink. I hadn't had a Coke in 15 years. Like, I was not just a horribly unhealthy person. So it was kind of one of those things that it was very unexpected. They just were trying to figure out how to save my life. Basically, I'd just given up. All I did was sleep. Jerry and Allison took me to meet Kim Gray. I'm sure you guys all know who she is, but muscular dystrophy, can't exercise, that type of thing. And it was hard for me to go. Jeremy actually had to drag me to the car, and because it's 4 hours away from us. And I thought, if she can do it, so can I. And so I started my drop journey. And my first 2 days, I had a cycle. Why is that important? Because I don't have kids. My PCOS is so bad. I have not had a cycle in 15 years that a doctor didn't induce it. And so I knew in 2 days something was happening inside my body. Within the first 2 weeks, I lost that hard bloated piece. I call it my PCOS belly. I looked like I had a globe under my dress. And then, now a year down the road, or 18 months now, I'm over 100 pounds down. It's not been linear, with 2 disorders that cause severe weight gain and prevent weight loss. It's been hard. I can't have a bite of sugar or carb that I don't put on weight, but the drops make it possible. They make it possible for me to resist what I need to resist. They keep my insulin at a level stage, which is important for somebody with insulin resistance. So I know it was my lifestyle and the drops, but the combination of the two are the reason that I'm off 8 medications. Doctor took me off 8 medications, and that my pseudotumor is in remission. I am alive today because Jerry and Allison cared enough about me to stay on me for a solid year. And that is your sign. Talk to your people. Everybody needs this.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Well, thank you to Jerry and Allison for being so darn stubborn with this girl.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing. And I heard you host on our income producing activity call the other day, and you're just a joy. You're truly a joy. So you really overcome so much of it. Now you've become very successful with the business as well, right? And you become an officer. So how did all that happen?
Jeremy likes to tell that part because I was a skeptic. I said, this is a scam. And then all of a sudden I started feeling better, right? And so Jeremy came to me, and I don't remember a lot of it because I was still coming out of the pseudotumor. And he said, I have to get another job. And I was devastated. He already worked on the road. He's full-time with us now, so we can get past that. No more devastation. But he worked on the road. He was gone 4 nights a week. And now I'm looking at, he's got to have another job. And he says to me, we have medical debt. I'm a small business owner, and I was paying $1,400 a month for private health care. just to be able to see my neurologist. Just one of my medications, the copay was $1,500. And so he had maxed out all our credit cards. Come to find out, we were over 30. He didn't tell me this until about a year ago. We were over 30 grand in medical debt. And I had no idea. We were fine before I got so sick. So when he came to me and said, I've got to find another job, I wasn't going to let it happen. He was working himself to death already. And so I said, I think I'm going to sell these drops. And he laughed at me. He said, you should go sell a rainbow vacuums. That's what he told me. And so Jeremy can probably tell you better than I can on that side, because he's seen these types of companies before, but obviously none of them were partner co. And so I just put my head down and I worked. We ran 300 boxes through the business in the first few months. I got to go to Puerto Rico, sit down with the owners, really get to know them, see their vision for the company. My belief grew exponentially. And I came home and I ran, and I've not looked back. I'm not going to look back, because I believe this is the best industry in the world.
Wow. What a great, great story, Brittaney. Thank you. Wow. Jeremy, we're going to jump over to you.
Yeah. So, like Brittany said, I mean, I'd done one of these multi-level marketing companies before. It was one of the travel ones, and it was just a waste of money on my part. I didn't know how to work it. I didn't believe in the business at all. And so Brittany said, I'm going to start selling these. I was like, okay, love, go right ahead. You can sell anything else. So, you might as well give it a shot. And this is before the system of growth. So a lot of the original sales were just from Brittany herself, just being Brittany. But then once the system of growth came around, that's when our business really started growing. And we went from selling a lot of retail to recruiting and building a team. And that's where Brittany really excels. I think it's the teacher in her. She really keeps people motivated, keeps them from, freaking out and whatever. There's lots of emotions that go on in this kind of business too. And Brittany's just become an expert at that. And the more I spend time in this business, I realize that this company is really unique, because there's lots of these MLMs that pop up, and they're not in a good financial position. Usually they sometimes have good products, but the company itself can just be poorly managed. And we're unique because we have no debt. Our owners have very deep pockets, and they paid for cash for everything. And that's really important, because we're not publicly traded, so we don't have like shareholders or anything to listen to, or to steer the company in the wrong direction, which you see a lot of. And so, like, as time has gone on, I've learned that that's really, it's the perfect combination, and that's why this company works so well, and why we've been able to be so successful, having no prior experience in this kind of business. Really, we weren't in sales much at all before. We had our own small business. And I was in manufacturing, and so yeah, it's just been kind of a perfect series of events that bring about this kind of once in a lifetime opportunity, I think.
What a
I
blessing.
just bought him a new truck, Ricia.
Yeah.
Say that again, Brittany.
I just bought him a new truck.
Oh, right on. Wow.
And he lost his job. This economy is really hurting everybody. And we're not worried about it. And I can't imagine that peace of mind is amazing to me. He's here every day now, working the business. So, but hey, Jeremy, tell him about he's been a gym rat his whole life. He's done Tough Mudders, all of the marathons. He's very fit, but I've seen him eat crazy stuff to stay fit and work out like 3 times a day. But with the drops, Jeremy.
Yeah. So back in the day, I did like some crazy diets trying to get like the 6-pack look and everything. And I did achieve it about 10 years ago, but it required like some serious dieting, like an actual 0 carb diet. I did that for about a week. It was horrible. I don't recommend it for anyone, but it worked. But anyway, so this is the first time since then I've been able to shed weight that quickly. And Of course the diet helps, but I've always ate on that diet, just for general fitness and health reasons. But some about the drops really just make it so effective, that I'm instantly able to shed fat within like months, whereas it took me a little over a year before to get to where I wanted.
Fantastic. Wow. Thank you. And what is your other favorite product? Pick one.
Renew. That's got to
Renew.
be my second favorite.
And why is that?
Um, so I got away from working out for a few years. I had a bad elbow from my first actual machine shop job is what caused the injury. But I couldn't pick up anything. I couldn't lift or anything. So I got that fixed earlier this year. I had surgery on it, and the recovery for the surgery was, a full tendon repair. They said 3 to 4 months before I was fully recovered. I was recovered in 3 weeks. I was in the gym, kind of against doctors' recommendations within that 3 weeks, and I'm feeling no pain. And I gotta say that's has to be the Renew. I mean, I've always taken vitamins and protein and all that. The other thing is muscle development. I'm back in the gym a month and I've already like have great definition in the shoulder area. The muscle just builds so quickly. It's like I'm in high school again, really.
I know. I've noticed
Ricia,
that myself too.
His tailor told me the other day he cannot keep working on arms. We will not have clothes to fit him. And that's the Renew.
Wow. Wow. Bigger and bigger muscles. Wow. And Brittany, what is your second favorite product?
MOA by far. Between pain medicine, muscle relaxers, all of that from as I mentioned, the Tarlov cyst sitting on my nerve roots down my spine. If I take my MOA, I don't need that additional medication pain relief. So by far MOA.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, amazing testimonial. And I see that your godfather is on the line with us, Jerry, Jerry Wyndham. Jerry and Allison, are you there?
I'm here. I think Allison's somewhere. She's working tonight.
Okay, so these are your kids. Hi, Allison. There she is. Hi, so great to see you guys on the call to support the call. So here you've got your kids, the girl that you had to drag out of the bed, drag out of the house, put her in the car, lock her up in that seatbelt for 4 hours. And here she is, an officer. Jeremy has left his job. They've got a brand new truck. How are you feeling about all this?
We're really amazed. From the very first time we met them, we really wanted to help. And, I know Allison we just kept presenting it, dripping. I guess we call that dripping. We just kept presenting and presenting. No pressure kind of deal until she missed a day of work. And because we run a flea market, a little hub city. And she didn't show up one day. And I'm asking her mom, and I'm asking Jeremy, and they were telling me how sick she was in the bed. And, I talked to Allison, and then Allison immediately called her, and Allison can probably tell you the rest on that one. But we roped her into going to an event, and that's where she met Kim. But I have to give most of the credit to Allison. I was just a delivery guy. She would send, here, take this to Brittany. Here, take this to Brittany. It was every month. Every month.
Well, you've done this girl a big favor. Allison, thank you for your persistence.
Well, but she was kind of pitiful. Brittany actually helped me get started with the flea market. So we became really good friends right off. She's just a great person. But I knew that she was hurting and I knew that she needed something. So I was trying to get her on MOA, because I knew that's what she was needing. But then when her eyesight started going, and they said that she might lose her vision. And when she was so sick she didn't come to work, I'm like, okay, Brittany, we're not playing anymore. You're going to do this. You're going to do the drops, because this will help you. I know it will. And she did it. She did it. So we're real proud of her, real happy for her. Because I didn't want to lose her. I mean,
of course, she's like your adopted kid at this point, right?
I was afraid she wasn't going to make it. You know, she really, I mean, it was a scary, scary time for all of us.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you, Jerry and Allison, for supporting the call. And I see Sarah's on the call with us as well, too. Thank you, Sarah Weaver. And wow, what a great testimonial from both Brittaney and Jeremy. And what this does when I hear their story, it just reminds me when someone says no to you, you just got to keep going, like Allison and Jerry kept going, because with their persistence, they've made such a dramatic difference in Brittany's life. Goodness knows whether she'd still be with us if these products didn't come into her life. So we have that power of helping people like Brittaney and Salena and Jeremy. Wow, I'm all goosebumpy here. What an amazing story. Thank you, America's sweethearts, Brittaney and Jeremy. And thank you again, Jerry and Allison. So in summary, when you walk down that street, when you look at your Christmas list, when you look at your phone with all those contacts, you can be sure that every single person in that database of yours is going to be able to tick off 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, maybe all 10 of these circles. And you have what it takes, because it's too late to say you don't know, because you know now, right? You got to do this. We've got to reach out and help a lot of people, and Partner Co is going to very generously compensate you for doing that and reaching out and helping others. So who on your list could benefit from the drops, the gift of Christmas, the drops, MOA, these products, the Noni, all these products are so helpful in people getting their health back. So in closing, let me ask you, and I'd like you to put it in the chat for all the guests that are in their house with us tonight. Are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? A 1 is the person who wants to buy the drops and prepared to pay retail. That's person number 1. Now, person number 2 is she wants the drops and would love to become a brand partner / customer so you can save money. Person number 3 is the one that wants to have the drops and would love to become a brand partner / business builder so you can save money and earn. And I hope you all pick number 4 because you can earn big. It's no difference. One mentor always said to me, if you're going to have a dream, Ricia, it takes as much effort to dream small or dream big. So why not dream big with us and let us help you get started and reach out with your Facebook postings so the Brittany's and the Jeremys and the Salenas in the world can come forward and be transitioned into better health. You can live the dream, enjoy the time, freedom, a body that you love, financial stability. Look at, they just bought a new truck, for Pete's sakes. And not too long ago, they had $30,000 in medical debt. This company changes people's lives. You're going to gain a great community of friends. I didn't know any of these people 7.5 months ago, and now they're like my best buddies. And this community will embrace you and give you that same kind of love. Enjoy luxury experiences and beautiful trips. Enrolling is easy. It takes as little as 5 minutes. Please join us. Become a brand partner with us. It's the most amazing opportunity. If not now, when? Here we are in December. Today is December 16th. It could have been January 1st last year that you made a New Year's resolution that things were going to be different, that you're going to make more money, you're going to be more financially secure, that you're going to have lost all that weight, that you're going to have kicked maybe some of the meds and you're going to be completely healthy. Well, we're fast rolling now, except for the brand partners on the call. I'm going to lean out to you guests. How greatly has that changed in the last 51.5 weeks? And as we go into 2025, will it be the same? Today, we can make that change. We can make that difference. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Get together with the person who sponsored, or rather who invited you. We're going to close the recording and we'll open it up for questions. If any guests have questions for Brittaney, for Jeremy, for Jerry and Allison, I always like to have them involved in our questions. They are senior officers, very successful with the company. We have Salena, Vice President. Salena, I'm going to have you back as a special guest, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.